routine just isn't cutting it anymore, well, it's your lucky day because I'm here with 30 days of hair hacks that you wish you knew sooner. So today is day 1, so let's start with something simple yet effective. Hack number 1 is to double shampoo for better scalp health. So the reason why you should double shampoo is because the first wash removes buildup, oils and product residue, while the second wash actually cleanses your scalp and your hair. This will leave your hair healthier and fresher as it ensures a deeper clean without stripping away any moisture. So when I double shampoo, I use our Shine and Repair shampoo, which smells absolutely amazing. Another day, another hair hack. Today we're going to talk about oiling your ends. So this last week I have been sick and I have been a little bit lazy on the hair care front, which has resulted in my hair looking a little bit dry, but we're going to fix that with some hair oil. Oiling your hair is good for multiple reasons. As you might know, your ends are the oldest and driest parts of your hair, and by adding a little bit of oil, you lock in moisture, and it can also prevent your hair from becoming a little bit brittle. And not only does it lock in moisture, it can also prevent your hair from breakage. Over time, your hair will become very fragile, dry, and prone to splitting if you do not take care of it properly, and especially if you do not moisturize it properly. So using an oil can help you create a protective barrier that helps to prevent your hair from any further damage, which will keep your hair looking healthy and smooth. Depending on which oil you use, you can also find oils that are very nourishing and rich in vitamins, which is also good for preventing your hair from damage. It can also give you some repairing effects. Last but not least, adding a little bit of oil to your ends can make it look a lot shinier and also feel a lot smoother. So this is your sign to start oiling your ends. Day 3 of hair hacks you wish you knew sooner. Today I'm going to talk about how you're supposed to dry your hair with a towel after you washed it. If this is you drying your hair, then you need to change that immediately. Some of you guys probably already know your hair is very fragile when it's wet, so that's when you need to be the most careful with it. If you rub your hair with a towel, it will cause friction, which disturbs the hair cuticles, causing frizz, breakage and split ends. So this is what you want to do instead. Take a towel and pat your hair very gently. This way it will absorb the moisture without causing any damage. Doing it this way will leave your hair a lot healthier and it will prevent your hair from frizz. Day 4 of hair hacks you wish you knew sooner, and today we're going to talk about using lukewarm water when you shower. First of all, if you don't know what lukewarm water is, it's like the perfect balance between hot and cold water, so it's not too hot and it's not too cold, it's like in the middle. The thing with hot water is that it strips away your hair's natural oils, and it also opens up your hair cuticles a little too much, which can result in your hair looking a little bit dry and also looking a little bit dull. While when using lukewarm water, your hair cuticles open up just enough to remove dirt and product buildup without stripping away these essential oils. So this tip you should definitely apply to your hair care routine, and now you know why people talk about using lukewarm water instead of too hot water. Day 5 of hair hacks. Today's hack is to air dry your hair as much as you can. By skipping blow drying your hair, it will prevent your hair from the dryness, the breakage, and also the split ends that the high heat is causing. But also, if you air dry your hair, it allows your scalp's natural oils to kind of coat and nourish your strands, giving them a very natural shine and strength. And lastly, by avoiding heat, you preserve your hair's natural moisture, which helps reduce frizz and also enhances your hair's natural texture. I washed my hair 2 hours ago and I'm letting it air dry, but it's still a bit wet. But I used to air dry my hair very often some years ago because I really wanted the volume. But now I have learned a trick that you can use instead that is much better for your hair and doesn't tear nearly as much. All you need is a claw clip. So when my hair is a little bit wet but mostly dry, I take a claw clip and I just put it in my hair like this and I push it forward like that. Leaving it in for maybe like 30 minutes gives me so much more volume than if I'm not using this. So now I've just used our shampoo and conditioner and our shine serum, and my hair still has this volume. If you can't stand air drying your hair, or if you just really want to use a blow dryer, I recommend using the coldest setting because that doesn't tear as much as the warm settings. So that's all for this hair hack. Day 6 of hair hacks you wish you knew sooner, and today we will talk about why you should use a silk pillowcase. Switching from a cotton pillowcase to a silk pillowcase is one of the easiest ways to improve your hair's health when you sleep. This is because cotton pillowcases create friction when you toss and turn during the night, and this can tug at your hair strands, which then can result in breakage. Silk pillowcases, on the other hand, has a much smoother surface, which allows your hair to glide more effortlessly on the pillow. Why you want less friction is because it helps your hair to stay strong, healthier, and also feel smoother. Not only that, but a silk pillowcase can also prevent your hair from getting frizzy. Cotton can actually rough up your hair cuticle, which leads to frizz and flyaways, while silk will help you to maintain your natural structure, or your hair's natural structure, because it doesn't disturb the hair cuticles in the same way. Therefore, you will wake up with your hair looking less frizzy. Cotton also absorbs moisture from your hair and your scalp, and this will lead to your hair feeling more dry and also becoming more prone to damage. Silk, on the other hand, is way less absorbent and will help you to remain those natural oils in your hair and leave your hair more hydrated. So that is really good for people who have curly hair, wavy hair, or just very dry hair, because it keeps that extra moisture in your hair. Last but not least, it will also help you to keep your hairstyle during your sleep, or at least better than it would with a cotton pillowcase. If you go to bed with your hair styled, you will notice that in the morning it will look a lot better than it does when you use a cotton pillowcase. This is your sign to switch from a cotton pillowcase to a silk pillowcase. Day 7 of hair hacks you wish you knew sooner, and today we will talk about how to use a bobby pin the correct way. As most of you probably know, a bobby pin has one wavy side and one flat side. But did you know that when you put bobby pins in your hair, the wavy part is actually the side it's supposed to be facing down? The wavy side is designed to grip your hair and hold it securely in place, and placing it with the wavy side down on your scalp creates tension, which can help with it staying in place for longer. At the moment, I have both of the bobby pins placed with the wavy side down, and now I'm going to show you the difference when I place it the other way. So as you can tell, this side is super secure, it's not going anywhere. And now I'm going to put it with the wrong side up and see if it makes any difference. So I'm going to walk around and shake my hair a little bit, and then I'll come back to show you how they both held up. I'm back, and it's been about 10 minutes, and as you can tell, this side did not stay in place nearly as well as this side. Here you can see that the bobby pin is very low, but that is the reason why you should always place your bobby pin with the wavy side down. Day 8 of hair hacks you wish you knew sooner. Today we're going to talk about the benefits of scalp massaging. Doing scalp massages can improve the blood flow to your hair follicles, which may promote both healthier hair growth and also thicker hair. On top of that, doing regular scalp massages can also remove dead skin cells and also product buildup, which can improve your hair's oil control and also reduce dandruff. For the best result, you should do this every single day for a couple of minutes. But to be honest, I don't do that because I don't remember always to do it, so just do it when you have time and you feel like doing it. And you don't need a tool for this, you can just use your fingers, it works just as well. But I use this sometimes and I use my fingers sometimes, so I like to switch it up a bit. So yeah, this was hair hack number 8. Day 9 of hair hacks you wish you knew sooner. Today we're going to talk about protective hairstyles when you're sleeping. So why should you wear a protective hairstyle? By wearing a protective hairstyle, you reduce the friction that comes from tossing and turning in your sleep. And by reducing the friction, it will make your hair less prone to breakage and split ends. So protective hairstyles can look very different. It can be all from a silk bonnet, silk pillow, or silk scarf to more specific hairstyles like a loose bun or braids. So when I go to sleep, I have a silk pillow and I always put my hair up in a loose bun. So wearing a protective hairstyle when you go to sleep is a very easy hack that you can implement in your everyday life to make your hair healthier. Day 10 of hair hacks you wish you knew sooner, and today we're going to talk about heatless curls. Heatless curls have been a hot topic on social media for a very long time now, and I definitely understand why. The way heatless curls allow you to achieve these bouncy, big and silky looking curls without using any heat styling tools is amazing, and it's so much better for your hair. Heatless curls do not damage your hair nearly as much as using heat tools do, so it will help to reduce breakage, split ends and dryness and keep your hair healthier over time. So it's a much better alternative to styling your hair with than using heat. Doing heatless curls is also very convenient because it doesn't take a lot of time and you wake up in the morning saving a lot of time. My hair today is done by heatless curls, and this literally took me 1 minute to take out this morning, and it only took me about 5 to 10 minutes yesterday to set up. As you know, there are so many different ways of doing heatless curls. You can either use heatless curl styling tools like the heatless rods or these silk bands. They work very well. You can also use stuff that you find at home. My hair today is done from using socks. But my favorite way is definitely using one of these because it makes your hair look more silky. And if you struggle with your hair being a little bit frizzy when you do heatless curls, a good tip is to use our Hair Perfecting Shine Serum. It makes your hair look super shiny and just frizz-free. So if you want to achieve a healthy hair and haven't tried heatless curls yet, then this is your sign to start. Day 11 of hair hacks you wish you knew sooner. Today we're going to talk about why you should invest in a clarifying shampoo. A clarifying shampoo is great if you have very oily hair, or if you feel like your hair looks very dull, or if your hair struggles with absorbing moisture and products. And lastly, also if you feel like you have a lot of buildup in your hair. A reason why hair can look dull can be due to product buildup. That's because product buildup clogs your hair follicles, dulling shine. So what a clarifying shampoo does is that it detoxes your hair, resetting it to its natural balance. The reason why a clarifying shampoo is great if you have oily hair is because it removes excess oils, it removes dirt and also product buildup, which will leave your hair a lot less weighted down, and it will actually make your hair a lot easier to style. Right now my hair is quite dirty and I have a lot of product buildup, so I'm definitely gonna go in with a clarifying shampoo. But I want you guys to know that you shouldn't use a clarifying shampoo every time you wash your hair, because it can strip away your hair's natural oils, and instead your scalp will produce even more oil, which defeats the whole purpose of even using a clarifying shampoo. How often you should use a clarifying shampoo depends a lot on your hair type and also how often you wash your hair and other factors like that. So you just gotta find what works best for you. Personally, I use a clarifying shampoo maybe once or twice a month, sometimes less, sometimes more. So it kind of depends on what state my hair is in. So yeah, this was all for this hair hack. I hope it was helpful. Day 12 of hair hacks. Today we're going to talk about the importance of heat protection. All of you know that heat protection is something you put in your hair before you use heat tools. But you might not know what a heat protection actually does, so I'm going to tell you. By adding heat protection, you're adding a protective barrier to the hair from the heated tools. But what it also does is that it locks in moisture to help prevent frizz. On top of that, a good heat protection will also help keeping your hair cuticles smooth, which in return will create a very shiny looking hair that feels silky soft to touch. So when I need a heat protection, I always use our Izaandelle Glow Shield Heat Protection Spray. This heat protection will shield your hair from heat-induced breakage while also delivering a good styling hold without adding any heaviness. This heat protection spray protects up to 220 degrees Celsius, and when I use this, I don't hold back because I want my whole hair and every single strand to be covered in heat protection. So go crazy with this one. A very big plus with this one is that it smells so good, so I almost want to use it like a perfume because the scent is so good. So yeah, this was hair hack number 12, and if you guys are looking for a good heat protection spray, then ours is available at izaandelle.com. Day 13 of hair hacks you wish you knew sooner, and today we're going to talk about cleaning your hairbrushes. A question that I see all the time is, why does my hair become greasy so fast? And of course there can be multiple underlying factors to this, but one of them could be that you're not cleaning your brushes. So if you have a lot of product in your hair and then you brush your hair, then that brush will collect that residue. So whether it be dry shampoo, hairspray or hair oils, all of that get collected in the brush. So when you then use that same brush but on your clean hair, it will redeposit all that dirt, oil and dust from that old brush to your clean hair. Obviously that will make your hair look greasier sooner. How are you supposed to clean your brushes? It's actually very simple. You're gonna start with removing all the hair from your brush, and you can do that using scissors, a comb or just your hands, and you just want to remove all the trapped hair. After you've done that, you want to soak your brush in hot water and also put some shampoo or gentle soap in it as well, and leave it for a while before you start to scrub it. The easiest way to scrub your brush is by using a toothbrush, and that way you can clean the brittles and also around the base. Last but not least, you want to rinse the brush with water and then let it dry on the towel with the brittles down. I just want to give you one more tip, and that is what kind of brush to buy. So look at these two brushes. Both of them needs to be cleaned, but one of them looks fresher than the other, and that is this one. So when you buy a brush, buy one that is easy to clean. This one you can collect all the hair super easily because it doesn't have like this padding that this does. So yeah, I think this brush is so much more convenient. So that was today's hair hack, and we will be back with another hair hack tomorrow. Day 14 of hair hacks you wish you knew sooner. Today I'm going to tell you about the benefits of having a dry shampoo. So first of all, a dry shampoo will help you to extend the time between your hair washes. The reason why you would want to extend the time is because frequent washing will strip away your scalp's natural oils, which will lead to dryness and also overproduction of oils. So dry shampoo helps maintain balance by reducing the need to frequently wash your hair. Dry shampoo is also great since you can refresh your hair without washing it, which will save you a lot of time, especially on busy days. Another plus that I really like is that dry shampoo can add a lot of volume to your hair, and it can also sometimes add texture, which will make your hair easier to style. But something you should remember if you use dry shampoo is to not use it too often because it will cause buildup, so use it sparingly. So when I use a dry shampoo, I apply it in my roots and then I let it sit for maybe 1 or 2 minutes, and then I massage it, and I think that gives me the most natural and also the best finish. So that's how I like to do it, but you do what works best for you. Day 15 18 of Hacks You Wish You Knew Sooner, and today we're going to talk about something that I think most of you know, but if you don't, listen up. We're going to talk quickly about why you should brush your hair from the ends to your roots and not the other way around. When you start to brush your hair from the roots, you push down all the tangles in your hair, which creates tension on your hair strands, causing them to break or split. When you instead start brushing your hair from the ends, you gently remove all of those knots and tangles without causing any tension on the rest of your hair. Also, you will notice how much easier it is to detangle all of your hair compared to when you start on your roots. So even though this is a super easy tip, it's super essential for your hair care routine because we want to avoid split ends, and by brushing your hair gently, you can prevent that. Day 16 of hair hacks you wish you knew sooner. Today I'm going to tell you about why it's important to cut your split ends every now and then. So split ends are basically damaged hair, and by not trimming them, the split end can travel up towards the hair shaft and it will cause your hair to be even more damaged. So by simply just trimming your split ends, you will prevent them from spreading. You might have heard that cutting your split ends will make your hair grow faster, which is not true. But since cutting your split ends prevents breakage, it can actually help your hair retain its length, which over time will make it longer because you'll take care of it and you don't have to cut it. So it will help you to get your hair longer, but it won't make your hair grow faster. And by cutting your split ends, your hair can also become thicker. Split ends will make your hair look more frizzy and dull, so by cutting them off, your hair will look more smooth and polished. So cutting your split ends is just an easy hack to make your hair healthier, so I recommend to make it a habit. Day 17 of hair hacks you wish you knew sooner. If you're a person who likes wearing a lot of tight hairstyles, then you might want to reconsider doing that. If you wear tight hairstyles a bit too often, it can result in you developing traction alopecia. So you might wonder, what is that? And traction alopecia is a type of hair loss that is caused by constant pulling. So the pulling is usually on some hairs more than others, which will lead to the development of bald patches. So traction alopecia can be caused by the hair being forcefully pulled towards the vertex of your scalp. So any hairstyle that pulls your hair too tightly upwards can cause it. In addition of that, wearing too tight hairstyles can also cause scarring and also just general discomfort. And lastly, by doing a tight ponytail, for example, for a long period of time, a bit too often can result in a receding hairline. So you might want to think of that the next time you're deciding on what hairstyle you should do. So yeah, this was hair hack number 17. I see you in the next one. Day 18 of Hacks You Wish You Knew Sooner, and today we're going to talk about using a microfiber towel. Iza's already talked about how to dry your hair gently, but she didn't mention which type of towel is best for your hair. And that is actually using a microfiber towel. Unlike cotton towels, microfiber is designed to be more gentle on your hair, helping to minimize damage, frizz, and drying time. Cotton towels have this rough texture that can ruffle the hair cuticle, leading to flyaways and frizz. Microfiber, on the other hand, has a smooth surface that keeps your hair cuticle flat. It's kind of similar to what I talked about when it comes to a silk pillowcase and a cotton pillowcase. This will help your hair to look shinier and also feel smoother after drying. And as we have said many times before, when your hair is wet, it is at its most fragile state, and using a cotton towel can actually tug at your hair, leading to breakage. Microfiber is more soft and gentle for your hair, and it doesn't have the same risk of tugging at your hair, causing tension or damage. So this can result in your hair over time becoming more healthy. Last but not least, microfiber is highly absorbent, which means that it will soak up the water faster from your hair than a cotton towel would. So ever since I switched to a microfiber towel from a cotton towel, I've never gone back. That was all for today's hack, but we will be back tomorrow with another one. Love you! Day 19 of hair hacks you wish you knew sooner. Today I'm going to show you guys an easy hack on how to make your ponytail appear fuller and also more voluminous. So all you're going to need is a hair tie. I need two because these are so thin, and also a claw clip. So what you want to do is that you want to put your hair up in a ponytail just like you normally would. So once you secure your ponytail, it's time to remove the claw clip. So you just want to lift your hair up and place your claw clip right on top of your hair tie, like this. And then you want to take your hair and just spread it out like this. Then you're left with this full voluminous ponytail, just like that. So easy, so quick, and also so much better, if you ask me. If you haven't already, I recommend you to try this out next time you wear a ponytail. So yeah, this is hair hack number 19. I hope it was helpful, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye! Day 20 of hair hacks you wish you knew sooner, and today we're going to talk about using hair masks. Hair masks are a more concentrated version of a conditioner, so they are formulated with more nourishing and richer ingredients, which is why I like to use them about once a week. Using a hair mask can be good for various reasons, whether it be dryness, damage, or maybe just dullness and you want to add a little bit of shine to your hair. There are different everyday factors that can strip away the moisture from your hair, whether it be from using heat styling tools or just environmental factors. And that is when using hair masks are a very good option. When you use hair masks that are packed with hydrating ingredients such as oils or different butters, you can restore that lost moisture to your hair. This can help your hair to look shinier, but also feel smoother and softer. Not only can you find hair masks that are good for hydration, you can also find hair masks with a more repairing effect. So if you're a person who has really damaged hair with a lot of split ends and maybe you like to use a lot of heat on your hair, then I would probably recommend a hair mask that will help to build up the strength in your hair. And that also works to try to seal those damaged areas. These masks can help your hair to become less prone to splitting or snapping, making your hair healthier over time, but you can't repair a split end. Last but not least for this video, there are also hair masks that can help to boost your shine and smoothness to your hair. These hair masks has ingredients that helps to smoothen the hair cuticle, making it lay flat, and that is what reflects light better, and this results in your hair looking shinier. These are just a few effects you can get from using hair masks. There are so many more, but this is a very good way to just nourish your hair a little bit more. Day 21 of hair hacks you wish you knew sooner, and today we're gonna keep it short but yet effective. Today's hack is to always brush your hair before you shower. If you are a person who struggles a lot with hair loss in the shower, not brushing your hair before you go into the shower could be one of the reasons why. And that is because, as we've said many times before, when your hair is wet, it is at its most fragile state and it becomes more prone to splitting and breakage. And by detangling all the knots in your hair before, you kind of prevent that damage to happen in the shower and also after the shower. And it can also help you to lose less hair in the shower. But just so you know, losing a little bit of hair in the shower is completely normal. And also, if you have straight hair, avoid to brush your hair when it's wet after the shower and let it dry before you brush it. But if you on the other hand has curly hair, then I would recommend you to flip this hair rack around and detangle your hair while it's wet to keep your curls defined and less frizzy. So that was all for today's hack, but stay tuned for another one tomorrow. Day 22 of hair hacks you wish you knew sooner. And as you can tell, we're finally invested in a microphone. So from now on, you will be able to hear our hair hacks loud and clear. So with that being said, let's get into today's hair hack. As you guys know, I love shiny and frizz-free hair, and this hack is very simple and it will help you achieve just that. When you wash your hair, I recommend you to always end your shower with a cold rinse. Rinsing your hair with cold water can benefit your hair's appearance and also its health. Cold water actually helps sealing your hair cuticles, which will lock in moisture and nutrients while keeping out bacteria and dirt. This will result in your hair getting shinier, smoother, and softer, and also less prone to breakage and frizz. If you feel like your hair is very damaged and you want to achieve healthy and shiny hair, then of course, a cold rinse won't solve your problem alone. So I'm gonna give you an extra tip and recommend you some products that will help you achieve healthier and also shinier hair. So starting with the basics, I always use the Shine and Repair shampoo and the Shine and Repair conditioner. My hair has truly never looked better or felt better since I started using these. You can find even more products that will help you with shiny and healthy hair at izaandelle.com. So yeah, this is all for Hair Hacks 22. I hope you guys liked the sound and that it was helpful, and I'll see you in the next one. Another day, another hair hack, and today we're gonna talk about why you should avoid going to bed with your hair still being wet. When your hair is wet, it is super fragile and elastic, making it more prone to damage and breakage from the friction against your pillow. And this can result in your hair looking very frizzy once you wake up. On top of that, the moisture can create a warm and humid environment, which can prevent your scalp from breathing properly. And this can actually cause bacterial growth and also irritation. So in order to keep your hair healthy, I would recommend you go into bed with your hair being dry. And that was today's short hack. Day 25 of hair hacks you wish you knew sooner. Today I'm gonna share one of my favorite hacks with you guys, and it has to do with none other than our hair perfecting shine serum. As you guys know, I don't go a day without our hair perfecting shine serum. It is literally like magic in a tube. I feel like I don't have to do a lot of talking because this product speaks for itself, so let's put some on. Unfortunately, the sound won't be as good now because I will have to use both of my hands. Let's put some on and you guys will see the magic. So you put some in your hand, and I like to rub my hands together and then just put it all through my hair like this. And then I take some more and I do the same thing to the other side. I'm gonna go in with a little bit more to tame my frizz up here by the roots. And just like that, all my flyaways are gone and the frizz is tamed. The reason why I love this product so much is not only that it tames the frizz and makes your hair look shiny, it's also a very nourishing product. So this is a repairing leave-in serum that is designed to both improve shine and also to protect your hair from breakage. This product provides a shield of multifunctional benefits, safeguarding your hair from heat damage, color damage, and also just daily tear. So to sum it up, our Hair Perfecting Shine Serum is really the best of both worlds. It protects your hair from breakage and it also gives your hair a bit of shine. On top of that, scent is also amazing. You can find our Hair Perfecting Shine Serum at our website, izaandelle.com. There's a link in our bio, and yeah, this was all for Hair Hack 25, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye! Day 26 of Hair Hacks You Wish You Knew Sooner, and today we're going to talk about the benefits of eating protein and drinking enough water. What we decide to put into our bodies can actually affect the health of our hair. Eating enough protein is crucial because your hair is made out of keratin, which is a structural protein that gives your hair strands their strength and their resilience. Without enough protein in your diet, your hair can become more weak, brittle, and also more prone to breakage. And drinking water is just as important. Staying hydrated keeps your scalp healthy by preventing dryness and flakiness, which are common causes of hair issues. Proper hydration also improves the blood flow to your scalp, which helps to deliver essential nutrients to your hair follicles, promoting both growth and shine. So this means you can nourish your hair both from the inside and also the outside. Day 28 of Hair Hacks You Wish You Knew Sooner, and today we're going to talk about yet another way to achieve volume in your ponytail. This hair hack is super easy and all you need is a hair tie, but I'm going to use two because my hair is too heavy. But what you're going to do is you're going to gather all the hair into a normal ponytail, and then you're going to start to secure the ponytail twice like you usually would, like this. And when you come to the third time, you want to separate the upper half of your hair, like so. Then you want to secure this part as well. And then you just pull. You want to pull with all of the other hair as well. This way you will end up with a ponytail that has more volume than just a regular one. Day 29 of Hair Hacks You Wish You Knew Sooner, and today we're going to talk about using a leave-in conditioner to help you detangle your hair. If you have a hard time detangling your hair after you have showered, then I recommend you to apply a small amount of leave-in conditioner on your lengths, not your scalp. And you will just notice how much easier it becomes to detangle all of your hair. But ever since I started using our Shine and Repair conditioner, I haven't had a struggle to detangle my hair after the shower because this is like magic in a bottle. But there are still other benefits that comes with using a leave-in conditioner. Leave-in conditioners can help your hair to stay hydrated. It can also add shine, tame flyaways, and some of them actually have heat protection in them as well. So there are multiple benefits with using one. That was my hack for today, and tomorrow we will be back with our last hack of this series. I feel like we have shared almost everything we know by now. And if you have missed all of our other hacks, then you can find them as a series in our profile. I can't believe that we are already at day 30 of Hair Hacks You Wish You Knew Sooner. And since this is the last hack of this series, I felt like it had to be a good one. So today, I can't believe we haven't talked about this already, but I'm gonna tell you about why you should do scalp oiling. When it comes to scalp oiling, there's a lot of benefits you should know about, so let's get into it. One of the main benefits of hair oiling is the amount of moisture and hydration it gives your hair. So it will prevent your hair from dryness, but it can also prevent your hair from itchiness. In addition of that, when you massage the oil into your scalp, not only are you letting the nutrients soak in, it can also stimulate hair growth. The reason why it can stimulate hair growth is because when you're massaging your scalp, it will increase blood flow, and that can also help improve your overall hair health. Hair oiling will also help you with strengthening your hair strands. The nutrients of the hair oil will coat your hair strands, which will help protecting your hair from breaking off. Therefore, by doing hair oiling, new hair will come out strong. And lastly, oiling your scalp can reduce breakage and split ends. There are different ways you can use scalp oil, but I prefer to do it as a pre-wash, wash, once a week. But how often you should oil your scalp and also what oil you're supposed to use will depend on your hair type. So I recommend search that up and try to find the oil that will work the best for you. So with that being said, this is the end of our series of hair hacks. I hope you guys found it helpful, and if you have a recommendation on another series we can do, please comment down below. I hope you guys will have a nice day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!